How you doing, guys? It's Devin here with Men's Room FTM Week 4, which is resources and transition plans. First question is, I should preface this by, I'm dressed up because today is graduation day. I'm not graduating, but a lot of my friends are, so congratulations to all of them who are graduating today. So how do you go about finding resources for transitioning? First, for me, it was friends. I happen to have quite a few trans friends or trans allies on campus, and they all really helped with pointing me in the right direction for resources and things like that. And then also, we have a group on campus called T, Trans Education in Action, and I found my way to there, and it was really, really helpful and informative because I received a lot of information on just being trans in general, as well as finding resources to transition, and a little bit of activism too. So I got to dip my foot into that pool, which opened more doors for resources. Also, Google. I know a lot of guys have said it, but I'm a big proponent of online research. I try to find every single inch of information that I can on transitioning and all the different aspects to it. Also, YouTube, of course, has been very, very helpful. I really enjoy it because it's a look into people's lives, so you get a lot of personal takes and advice on transitioning. And then, of course, the Men's Room, which is, again, I think great for both personal interaction as well as general education. I think for me, the main thing about finding resources for transitioning that's important to me is having a diverse pool of information. So I think it's important to look into personal accounts, but also look into scholarly articles. Go on Google Scholar and see what has been written on transitioning, being female to male, being transsexual, and finding out where clinics are near you. Just diversify your options of information, because the more you know, the better off you are in making informed decisions. And since we're usually making big decisions about our lives, this is, I think, a very important thing to be informed about. How did I find resources in my area? The same, Google and my friends is basically what I tapped into to find those things. Google's amazing. I wish I could work for Google, but I don't think they'd need me because all I would do is Google things. But I'd find things that they wouldn't. This is a tangent. What are your specific transition plans? So I'm on T. I've been on T for 3 months and 2 weeks now, so that was one piece of my transition plan. I also plan on having top surgery either next winter or next summer. And also I plan on having a hysterectomy. That may come sooner rather than later. I was going to give it a year, but I've been having some of the cramping where the endometrial tissue starts to build up. So I want to get to a doctor to see if it's important that I get that before I get top surgery, because I'm deciding, what I want to take the money out for first. I don't have any plans for bottom surgery as yet. Like a lot of other guys, I'm waiting to see what advancements will be made in the near future. I'm just not completely satisfied with what my options are now. How do I plan on achieving these plans? Well, for T, I got the letter and I got the T. So that was one portion. For top surgery, I'm planning on paying with that with a student loan. For the hysterectomy, I'm going to see whether my insurance will cover it. But if they don't, then I'll probably be taking out a student loan for that as well. And what are your expectations for transitioning? To visibly become the person that I am inside. So I feel like my transition is pretty individualistic. Of course, I want to be perceived as male and recognized as male in common society, but it's really most important for me that I can look in the mirror and feel like everything is in accordance with what I believe in my head that it should be. And so I think that's my main goal, is just to be completely at one, to be completely at peace with myself. And also I'd like to really engage my family in the transition if I could. They're generally opposed to it, but over time I think it would be a great part of the transition for me to find a way to involve them in my life, even if I lose them for a while. So those are my transition goals and expectations. I hope y'all are having a wonderful weekend. It's beautiful here in DC, and I hope the weather's nice where you are as well. So I guess that's it. Tune in for next week's topic, which is presenting, passing / gender expression. All right, y'all. Keep it easy.